right. Good morning, everybody. Is Canvas slow this morning by any? Please take out your notes. Let's get started. By the way, how is everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Okay, I need to rearrange a couple of things. Doing okay, Christian? All right, here it is. I've got 3 column proofs that I want to go over. And then we will do another column proof assignment. Okay. If you can do that, you've got it. Yeah. Well, I hope it gets better. Okay. Hang in there. Okay. Anybody who is having difficult time, I know there are so many things other than school, your families and relationships and personal things, and please hang in there, guys. I know, especially it has become difficult not being able to see your faces. I hope to be able to see how you're doing. But please, if there, I'm talking to everybody here. Okay, if there are anything that I can help you with, and there are things that I probably may not be able to help you directly, but if there are anything that if I have any degree of trust and confidence in you, please let me know. Okay, at least I would like to hear, and want you to know that there are many, many people who are on your side of who wants to help you. Okay. This has not been an easy year for anybody. And life is not easy anyway, right? I've had a fair share of difficulties in my life, but there has always been some people who were willing to help me along the way. So I hope you have that type of a person in your life as well. All right, let's get going. Okay, number 1, will you guys first write down the problem? Okay, right here. And let's just do one question at a time. Yeah, this is the note part. Okay. And then we will do the assignment together later. I'm eating jelly beans, by the way.
Lucky.
Beans are good for you. You guys like jelly beans? All right, you guys are ready? So let's create T. And then on the left side, statement. And then the right side is the reason. Is that how we organize? Statement, reason. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're going to prove that this side triangle is congruent with the other side triangle. Okay. Are they the same triangle? Okay. We'll see how it goes. Statement part, we need to present the evidence. Okay. And the reason is the reason. Okay. So first, is there anything that we know of? Well, we've got a couple of things already going here. Right here. DC is equal to AB. It's already given. So let's write it down. Segment DC is congruent with AB. Why can we say that? What's the reason? Why are we able to make that statement as a fact? Well, because it's given to us. So we will just simply say given. It's already given to us as a part of the problem. Okay. Next. What else are equal? Okay. So far we've got side, right? That's a side. You don't need to write this part, but we've got one side is equal. We've got matching side established. What else? Is there anything else that we know of? Well, let me just kind of guide you through. It's been a while, right? We've done this last Thursday, Friday. So let's just go through this one together. How about this DB? If you split the triangle actually separated, if it's separated, isn't DB, isn't this side and this side, aren't they the same? Because just take a look at it. They are just basically sharing the side, isn't it? Sharing the edge. So we can say DB is congruent to, in this case, you have to say BD. DB is DB, okay? But in this case, DB is same thing as a BD. Okay. And what is the reason for that? Now I already see the answer there. Very good, Lily. Anybody else? What would you write for the reason for DB is equal to DB or BD? It's called What's the word we are looking for? Does anybody remember? It is called reflexive. Reflexive property. If it's a reflection, they are same length. So now we've established this side is equal to this side. This side is equal to this side. Now we need one more. What else can we figure? Are they the same? Now, there's one piece of information that we haven't used. It's this one right here. Does anybody remember what this symbol is? What does that symbol represent? This little 2 dash. That is, actually, if you did remember, please write it down. It means that they are parallel. DC, it's this one, is parallel to AB. In other words, top line and the bottom line are parallel. Okay, very good. Very good, Isaac. Great job. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That means, okay, so DC is parallel to AB. Okay, you've got this line is a parallel. Now, doesn't that mean that this line, we can pretend that this is a transversal? It's the line that cuts through the parallel lines. Isn't this angle same thing as this angle right there? So let's do that. So now, how do we name this? Now, we don't want to say angle D because angle D does not really tell you exactly which angle. It could be this angle, or maybe this whole thing. So you don't want to say angle D. You have to use the 3 letters. How do you indicate this part right here? The yellow highlighted angle D. How would you name that with the 3 letters? That will be angle. You can have to say CDB. You have to use 3 letters. And that angle is congruent with this angle right here, right? The angle B part right there. Now, how would you name that angle B with the 3 letters? It will be angle A, B, D. Now, why can we say, what's the reason that we could say that that angle, this angle is equal to that angle? What's the reason for that? Why are they equal? Because anybody? You guys want to flip through your notes? We've done similar problems before. They are equal because it's called alternate interior angles. Okay, so now you've got two sides the same, and then the angles are the same. So we can now say triangle DAB, DAB, is congruent with a triangle CBD. By what? Now, is this side, side, side? I mean, side, side angle? Side, side angle or angle, side, side? No, because take a look at this picture right here. We've had two sides the same, and then the angle, this angle is equal to this angle, right? That is, do you notice that the angle is in between two sides? That's a side angle side, okay? Side angle side. So again, this is called column proof. And you present the evidence or statement on the right side, and then you present the reason on the left side. All right, let's try number 2. Is everybody okay? Can we move on to the next one? Does anybody need more time to copy this down? Okay, so number 2. I'm going to let you guys work on it all by yourself, okay? So let's write down the problem first, okay? And then let's do the column proof. This one is a lot easier than number 1, I would say. So statement. So I'm going to let you guys work on it by yourself. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, let's get started. Is everybody working on this? Number 2. Is anybody still in bed by any chance? A couple days ago, I was looked at my son's room, and he was still in bed, and he was just listening to the advisory teacher in bed from his cell phone. I don't know if anybody's like that. Really tired, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get started. Now, there are lots of two things already given right here. AB is equal to CB. So AB, it's this one right here, equals to BC. So let's use that as a statement, okay? That's a fact. AB is congruent with a CB. It's a given. Next one, there's another one given to us. So two evidence is already given to us. EB is DB. EB is right here, is equal to DB. So two things. Right off the bat, you're done. EB is congruent with DB. Why? It's given to us again. It's a given. Now we need one more evidence, one more statement. What would that be? What do we know for sure? There's something that we know for sure, and that is it's this angle right here. This angle, isn't that equal to the other side angle? Okay. It's this angle right here. Isn't that equal to this angle right there? You guys all see that? So we have to use three letters, okay? Because you can't say angle B. We don't know what angle we are talking about, is it? If you say angle B. So we have to use three letters. Angle ABE. ABE. Always the angle that you're focusing on, which is this B, right? Needs to be in the middle of three letters. So it will be ABE, or you could have said EBA. It's the same thing, okay? But ABE is congruent with angle CBD. It's this one right here. Now, why is that? Can somebody indicate in the chat? Why can we say that this angle is equal to this side angle? Why can we say that this angle is equal to this angle? It is called, what's the reason? It's called vertical angles. That's why they are equal. So now you've got all three evidence. Okay, now we can say triangle ABE is congruent with triangle CBD by what reason? Does anybody want to indicate in the chat? Are you guys still there? Can you guys hear me? Okay, it is. Thank you. All right, good. Now, I think we need to talk about this. Now, some of you said side angle side, or maybe some of you thought side angle. Now, when you look at the statement right here, it is side angle in that way, isn't it? Right? You've got two sides, and then we've got angle, one angle. So side angle. So you may be tempted to say side angle because that's all we have in the statement. However, this is not side angle. Even though the statement we've listed as a side angle, however, the picture, we have to rely on the picture. What do we have? Don't we have a side angle side? Do you see that the angle is in between two sides? So we have to go off the picture, not the order that you present the statement. That's not good. So this one is actually side angle side, not side angle. Yeah, does that make sense? So if anybody thought side angle, let's make sure that you go off the picture of what we have rather than the order of the statement. Okay. Let's do the last one. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. Let's work on that. I'll be right back. You guys okay? All right. I don't know. I don't think it's been a 2 minutes, but let's just get going. Again, there are lots of things given already. Okay, there are 2 things given. So these are given. First one, angle XWY is congruent with angle ZWY. Now, where is that? Angle XWY. That's right here. I need to. Okay. So angle XWY, that's right here. That angle is equal to ZWY. So that angle and that angle are the same. Okay. and it's given to us. Next, angle XYW. Now, where is it? XYW. XYW. It's this one, isn't it? Right here. So I'm going to do the two line. XYW is congruent with ZYW. ZYW. It's right here. So that angle is also equal to that angle. Okay. So we've got two angles the same. We need a one. Well, let's write it down. ZYW. And it's again given to us. Now we need one more evidence, one more statement. What would that be? Anybody? Does anybody want to share your idea? No alternating angles, because when you use alternating angles, you have to have, first of all, two parallel lines. So that's a sign. Okay, if you have like a two parallel lines and then the line going through, then this angle is equal to that angle. That's alternate interior angles. But we don't really have a parallel lines in this case, is it? So we won't be able to talk about alternate interior angles. That's right. How about this one? WY. Isn't WY equal to WY? Duh, right? It's obvious because they're the same thing. And that's called reflexive. Sometimes the obvious thing can become difficult to identify. Okay, so WY is the same thing as a WY. Yeah, and that's called a reflexive. So now we've got three ingredients. What do we, so let's say conclusion, triangle WXY is congruent with triangle WZY. It's that, right? That's what we are trying to prove. That should be always the last line, okay? That's what we are trying to prove. Now, why? Oh, now we are claiming that we proved it. By what reason? Everybody, I want everybody to type in the chat privately. Why are two triangles congruent? By what reason? Okay, that's all right. Anybody else? It is, if I split two triangles, right? We said this angle is equal to that angle. We said this angle is equal to that angle. And we said this side is equal to that side. Okay. This side is equal to this side. So what do we have? We have angle, side, angle, isn't it? We've got two angles the same, and then the side is in between two angles. So that's an angle, side, angle. Angle, side. You do not want to say angle, angle, side. Angle side will be a wrong answer. Okay. Because the side is in between two angles. So we have to name it angle, side angle. Yeah. Again, you do not want to go off the statement. Statement has angle, side, right? But again, you do not want to just use the order of the statement. But actually, the picture is angle, side, angle. Does that make sense? All right, let's work on the assignment. Does anybody need more time to write down? So again, I have 4 column proof that I want to go through. I think we still have time. You guys okay? Are you guys getting tired of this? I've been working on this for some time. Let's do, how about let's do 3 of them. Okay, let's do the first one first. Okay, so here's the assignment. 6.4. Please write it down in your notes. Okay, are you guys ready for number 1 on the assignment? Let's make a T. Okay, first, there are 2 things given to us. It's sort of like a present for you guys. So you are already given 2 things. One is right here. G is the midpoint of FH. Everybody, can you guys see right here? G is the midpoint of FH. In other words, G is just right in the center of FH. That's what midpoint means. Midpoint, just the middle point. That's what midpoint is. What does that mean? If G is just a halfway point, doesn't that make this FG and GH, aren't they the same length? Because a G basically splits right in half, FH. Again, does not mean that FG and GH, aren't they the same thing? So let's write it down. FG is congruent with HG. I'll say HG. Now, what's the reason for that? We are, and this one is kind of new. We haven't done this today, but last Thursday, Friday, we talked about this. We are relying on the definition of the midpoint, isn't it? Because a G is a midpoint, FG and GH will be equal. So we are relying on the definition of a midpoint. That's why FG is equal to HG. Next, there's another given right here. EF. So this one, EF, is equal to EH. So let's write it down. EF is congruent with EH. Why is that? Because it's a given. Right? This one is given. Now we need one more evidence. Now, what else do we have? We need one more. Well, isn't EG same thing as EG? So let's do EG is EG. They're the same thing because what's the reason for that? Now, I hope everybody can answer this one. What do we say for EG is congruent with the EG? They are reflexive. They're same thing. Reflection of each other. So now we've got triangle. We've got three ingredients, right? We always need the three, except HR, HL. So triangle, let's make a conclusion. EFG is EHG. By what reason? They are the same because it is, we've got side, 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 isn't it? There's no angles involved in this one. They are all side, side, side. Okay. Are you guys with me? I wish I can see your faces and I don't know. I was talking to other teachers and she was mentioning that in other school district, they make students turn on the camera. I'm not gonna do that, okay? But some school district are making students turn on the camera. I don't know. There's two sides, multiple sides sometimes. to the issues. And I know for some of you, maybe your families are around you and walking by you, and so definitely I understand that you have to turn off the camera. Yeah. Yeah, she's in college, huh? Yeah, that's understandable. In college, I've heard of story, well, where when professor gives a test online, they will have to ask students turn on the camera, and they have a program that of tracking students eye movement, where students are looking at. And the students have to be looking at the monitor so that students won't be cheating on the test, right? So they have some crazy, protocol, especially in college. Of course, we are not doing that kind of stuff as a high school, but yeah, yeah, very good. Yeah, I think more classes and classes are opening up. I have not heard anything about district opening up school. Yeah, yeah, it's all right. But I hope that school will be opening up soon. I don't know if you guys feel comfortable going back. All right, let's do number. Have you guys already started number 2? Maybe we will skip number 2. If you have, well, let's just do this informally. Do you see that? This is a square, right? Basically. That means, let's say this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. And then we've got, again, reflexive property. This side is equal to that side. So we have side, side, side. Does that make sense? Okay. So we'll just kind of informally, well, call it good for number 2. Okay. By side, side, side. Okay. Let's work on number 4 and number 5. So 2 more to go, guys. Well, wait a second. I screwed up on numbering system. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is number 3. Let's call that number 3. And this is number 4. So 2 more to go. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys work on number 3 all by yourself. Okay. Eventually, we need to be able to do this all by yourself. Again, we have the words bisects. I hope you know what that means. If not, just do the best you can, and we'll talk about it in 2 minutes. Okay, let me give you 2 minutes. how are you doing on that? Number 3. All right. How are you guys doing on that? Let's get started. Statement, reason. First, let's see. Again, the order does not matter, okay? So I'm just gonna state the obvious. JL is congruent with KL, and it's a given. It's a given to us, okay, right there. Next, now, LM bisects JLK. Now, what does that mean, first of all? LM, it's a line, okay, it's right here. LM bisects JLK, which is this one right here. So here's a JLK. It's a big angle. JLK is that one right there, JLK. And then LM, which is this stick, bisects. Again, that word bisect means it splits right in half. So that JLK is splitted right in half by LM. Okay, LM cut through. You see that? And so this LM cut. So here's a samurai sword, LM. It cuts right in half. This is JLK. That means that this angle is equal to that angle, isn't it? Okay. So we have to say angle JLM is congruent with angle KLM. Why? Because of we are relying on the definition of angle bisector. Bisect means that it splits equal part. So that's why we can say JLM is congruent with KLM. Okay. So we've got two things. We need one more. What's the last piece? Third missing piece. Third piece is its LM is congruent with LM. LM is same thing as LM. That's reflexive. now we are ready to make a conclusion. Triangle JLM is congruent with a triangle KLM because of what? It's a side angle side, isn't it? Angle is in between two sides. So that's a side angle side. Okay, last question, number 4. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. Raining again. It sure rains a lot. Looks like it's some sunny days are ahead of us. It's been pretty warm too. Mr. Takara has a bunch of families in Japan still, and they are getting lots of snow right now. Doesn't seem like we're getting any snow anytime soon. At least for this week, maybe next week. Yeah, it snows quite a bit in Japan. Well, especially northern part. My parents, well, my mom lives in Kyoto. It's a place called Kyoto. They're very close to Oregon weather in terms of temperature. It doesn't snow very often. Lots of temples, Buddhist and Shinto temples. It used to be the ancient capital of Japan, and so there are lots of places to see. Yes, there is a rainy season in Japan, and it's usually around springtime. Like late April, May. That's a rainy season. But definitely a lot sunnier than Oregon for sure. All right, number 4. I guess I digressed. Has anybody been to Japan by any chance? Anybody? Does anybody would like to go to Japan? Your brother has, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, I like Japanese food. Yeah. Maybe you will, right? It has become a lot foreigner friendly place to travel. So a very safe place to visit too. So okay, let's finish this up. Okay, and then we'll be done. Yeah, we've been working at it for some time, right? So M is the midpoint of PQ and RS. So PQ is this one, and then M is the halfway point. That makes it PM and MQ. They are the same thing, isn't it? This and this, they are the same thing. So let's state that. PM is equal to QM. Why is that? Definition of midpoint. You okay with that? Because M is the midpoint. PM has to be equal to QM because, again, M is the halfway. Same thing. This right here, RM should be equal to SM. Let's write that down. RM is equal to SM. This has to be equal to that. Why? Again, because M is the midpoint of RS. So we would say, again, definition of a midpoint. Okay. We need one more. What else do we have? That's all given, but is there anything that we can identify? Very good. At vertical angles, we can say isn't this angle right here equal to that angle? And that's a vertical angle, isn't it? So let's call it angle PMS is congruent with angle QMR. Why are they equal? Because of vertical. So now we can say triangle RMQ is congruent with a triangle SMP. Now, because of what? Because of side, angle, side. Angle is in between two sides, isn't it? So it has to be angle, side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Okay. Yeah, so this is how you do the column proof, guys. You have to state the reasons. But essentially, I need you to recognize which one it is. Is it side, angle, side? Angle, angle, well, side, side, side. Angle, side, angle. Okay. All right. we will do some review tomorrow. If we need to, maybe we will review again on Thursday, but we will have a test on either Thursday or Friday. Okay. So this is all I have for today. Thank you guys for your effort. Uh, and please make sure that you take a picture of this and then turn it in. And have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Peace. All right. Take care, guys.